Hello and welcome back to my road to completion guide for Resident Evil 2. We're now in episode 23. This is it, guys, the last and final episode in this series. All we got to do is complete Fourth Survivor, which is an extra mode in the game, and that should be enough to pop the Grim Reaper trophy, which of course will give you guys your platinum called Raccoon City Native. And for those of you who are playing the game on Xbox, you'll have all your gamer score points. This is all the stuff that we unlocked from the previous playthrough. From the main menu, just go to extra modes and select Fourth Survivor. Now, some of you might see 3 more pieces of content there. Maybe you've downloaded the DLC already. Don't select those, okay? Because that's not going to be enough to pop the trophy Grim Reaper. Make sure that it's Fourth Survivor. Notice what I'm doing right here, just combining some of my high-grade gunpowder, getting some mag ammo, and then, of course, making some regular handgun ammo out of my regular gunpowder. But notice the bottom 4 slots. All health, okay? You see that, guys? I got first aid, and then I have 3 herb mixtures. So the trick to this whole mode right here, guys, this whole game mode is speed. You want to get through this kind of fast, okay? You're not timed by any means. It's not like you have to beat the game or beat this mode in 8 minutes or whatever. You can't get the trophy. As long as you complete it, you're going to get the trophy. But trust me, going through this thing fast is going to allow you to get through it a lot easier because the enemies are not going to be able to bunch up on you, right? If they crowd up on you and things get crazy, you're going to die. So shoot them. Notice how I shot all 4 of those zombies right there in the legs, but I'm not trying to kill them. I'm stunning them and I'm running. Just like that. Very simple. And then those herb mixtures. The bottom 2 herb mixtures give you guys defensive properties. We're going to pop those at 2 strategic points in this run, and that's going to give you guys the lifeline you needed to finish this thing out. Now notice what I do right here. Come straight into the room and run straight to this drop-off point. Bypass the dog completely, okay? You have to make sure that you're running in a straight line to that drop-off point or the dog will hit you. If you're concerned about it, just shoot it 1 or 2 times to stun it, right? Notice what I'm doing right here, using that herb mixture in the bottom right. I get the defensive properties. Now, technically, I shouldn't have used it that early because I haven't taken any damage yet. The only reason why I used it there is because some of you might, maybe you didn't get lucky coming through the room with the dog and you got hit. Then you want to use it here. I'm trying to mimic your game. Even though I didn't get hit, I'm acting as if I did get hit. So I guess the rule of thumb is at some point in the room I'm in right now, you want to pop that herb mixture and get those defensive properties, okay? Come down here, take a left, make a wide turn here though. There is a zombie to your left, but you can avoid it if you take a wide turn there. Notice what I do here. I run to the left of the first zombie, to the right of the second zombie, and then that dude will always miss you right there. At least he's always missed me in every practice attempt I've had at this. Now, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can you can kind of stand there and shoot him a little bit in the legs and, strategically get around him. But I find that if I just run there more times than not, I'm good. Now, notice this section. You have to deal with these enemies that can grab you and do the poison damage and stuff. Make sure that you go to your sub-weapon menu and select the knife. See that? That way you stab this dude with the knife. You do not want to use one of your precious flashbang grenades or your regular grenades right here, okay? You want to just counter that dude with the combat knife. You don't need the combat knife for the rest of this. You really just need those grenades and flashbangs as you get into the deeper sections of this run. You're going to have to contend with Mr. X and a bunch of zombies, and you're going to need those grenades and flashbangs when you get there. Shoot this zombie in the legs with a shotgun, and then hit up the elevator, okay? So yes, you do lose that sub weapon, but again, it's not that important in the grand scheme of things. Notice the defense, a little bit less than half, okay? And we're probably a little bit less than halfway getting through this. So that's why I want you guys to strategically use those. Now notice this, I got full health. So I'm running through here, zombies will not bother you. Remember, when you have full health, you have the fastest sprint possible in the game. Now, if you try to go through there and you don't have full health, they're probably going to jam you up in that room, so you might want to go a little bit slower and shoot them. But you'll have to make that call in your game depending on how much you've been hit, right? Notice how I turn around and I shoot that licker one time. In my practice attempts at this, he's never hit me trying to get through this little area here, but that time he was able to hit me, so that's not a foolproof strategy. It works more times than not though. But if you don't want to get hit there, guys, just turn around and shoot the licker twice. Okay, that should be enough to stun it. You guys can make it into this room. We'll keep going. There's going to be some enemies up here in this next area, but if you run and you kind of hug the left wall here, or those objects on the left, see this? Just hug that. You can get through that room no problem, and then make it to the ladder. Now sometimes a dog is gonna jump and hit you in the back, but dogs don't really do a lot of damage, so just take the hit. When you get here, pop a flashbang. It's like that, and then you may have to shoot this zombie that's in front of me. Sometimes he'll want to grab you, so you know, just keep your shotgun out. I would just shoot him for safety, but you guys can of course make that call as well. Normally when I shoot this licker with the submachine gun, I can get it to fall straight down. You guys know if you shoot a licker a lot while it's on a ceiling, it'll just fall straight down. That time it didn't, but again, it doesn't matter. And like I said, we still got plenty of health in our inventory, so it really doesn't matter if you get hit there or not. I wouldn't try to get hit more than once there. Like I wouldn't try to sit there and go toe to toe with the licker, but take the shot and run. Now notice that if you go all the way to the end of that room and take a right, there's a good chance that Mr. X will miss you. Again, if he hits you, you're fine. You still have a first aid spray, herb mixtures. You guys are gonna have to balance that out on your own game. But trust me, I've practiced this several times, and if you can make these lines, run these lines correctly that I'm showing you, a lot of times you won't even get hit. All the enemies in here are not gonna bother you. I would shoot this zombie in the leg though, because you do have to open up this door to your left, and he'll try to grab you from behind. Boom, take out these zombies, shoot them in the legs. Watch out for the licker. Again, I'm actually trying to kill the licker at this point because it will chase you all the way down this hallway. But if you can't, like I said, if you take some shots, don't worry about it. This is where you want to, you know, use that other herb mixture that gives you the defensive properties anyway. But make sure that your lifeline is, you know, pretty low before you pop it. And now that should be enough to last you guys for the rest of this run. Now this is kind of unfortunate. My goal here was to pop the flashbang and then just run through all these enemies at once. But I actually threw my flashbang a little bit too early. If you go back and watch the footage, I threw it while I was still coming up the stairs. I probably should have waited until I actually got to this floor and then tossed it. Because what's happening now is they're all just bunching up and I can't get through, okay? So I actually used one extra flashbang there than what I needed to. So you just want to wait till you get actually on the second floor, okay, top of the stairs, and then throw your flash and then see if you can run through all those enemies. Pull out the lightning hawk to get through those enemies. All you have to do, guys, is just shoot those little pustules on the outside of their body. Notice this. Get close enough to the door to where he rushes through, and then shoot him in the leg and then push on through. You can avoid that second zombie. Keep running here. And a lot of this, guys, is just knowing where to go. Once you know where to go, that alleviates a lot of the pressure of this mode altogether. All right, take a left. Now notice what I do right here. I'm just going to spam that trigger with the lightning hawk, right? Tear off legs, shoot him in the chest, whatever you got to do. The good thing about the lightning hawk is the bullets penetrate. So if the zombies are stacked in front of each other, you'll be doing damage to all of them. Now, I was actually trying to kill this licker here, but he rushed me, so I had to kind of juke him out a little bit. But it is possible to kill him right there with the lightning hawk. You got plenty of ammo to do it. Then just take that dude's legs out there. Now notice what I do here. Run straight, wide turn here. If you don't, that dude will hit you with the swipe. That enemy will hit you with his arm swipe. So you got to do a wide turn there. Then here you just want to make a beeline straight for the door, a little bit to the left of those zombies, and that licker shouldn't bother you. And you're almost out, guys.
God damn it.
Notice I threw the grenade first. Do another grenade. The reason why you want to do that is because there's an enemy, one of those plant enemies around here, and you know, they kill you in one hit unless you have a sub weapon. And the flashbang does not count. Remember, they don't have any eyes. So if they do grab you guys, you want to make sure that you have one grenade in your inventory. What I like to do is just go ahead and throw 2 grenades like you saw me do there, and normally I can just kill the plant zombie and I don't have to worry about it. But when you get to this spot, just run. Mr. X is still going to be chasing you, but you should have a pretty good lead on him. Bust out a U-turn here, come up here and take a right. That's going to be enough to pop your Grim Reaper trophy, and then you guys will be able to get your Raccoon City native trophies. Well, that's your platinum. Guys, hopefully you have enjoyed. This is the part where I really ask you guys for help. I've been helping you for 23 episodes. All I ask is that you guys take the time and check out my Patreon or my PayPal account. I don't make any money from ads. I don't take sponsorships from companies. I don't do, G Fuel or any of that kind of stuff on my channel. I try to help you guys first and then ask for help last, right? I feel like that's an honest way of doing quote unquote business or whatever you want to call it on the internet. I would love to really do this as a full-time career. And I'm really trying to put in a lot of time this year, putting up quality content. And I hope that this series has really helped some of you guys get through the game, get your 1,000 gamer score points, get your platinum trophy very efficiently. So far, the feedback has been really good from you guys, really positive. A lot of you guys have been binge watching these episodes. So if you want to help me out, if you like this kind of content on YouTube, I need your financial support. I mean, it's just like that, guys. It's just that simple. It's a I scratch your back, you scratch mine type of scenarios when I'm trying to formulate here on this channel. The one thing I pride myself on is being able to hit up the comments every day, interact with you guys. I really do care about you all getting your trophies. But at the end of this year, I really am going to have to make a decision on whether I want to continue to make videos or not. Okay. And it's really just that serious. We've got about 10 more months here, give or take, for me to figure out what I want to do next year with the channel. And you guys are completely in the driver's seat. It's whatever you guys want. So if you guys want to head over to Patreon and help me reach my funding goal, then I can do this next year for you guys on a full-time basis, put more guides up just like the one you just watched. So just at least take the time to check it out. If you guys can support, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Be good.
And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate.